and welcome. I'm Reverend Allie Bierman, and I'm so glad you joined us today for our gathering of Metaphysical Ministry International. What is a metaphysical ministry? Well, it has nothing at all to do with religion, and it has everything to do with what's bigger than, more than, beyond the dimensions that exist, that create reality, that we cannot observe or experience using only our five senses. So there's a whole world out there that some people have allowed themselves to witness, to enjoy, that's beyond what we can see or hear or taste or smell or touch. It's all about the 99% of reality that we can allow ourselves to know. We start every week with a happy share. Why a happy share? Because today most people go around, well, just look at the faces of the people who pass by you on the street or wherever you are. They're mostly kind of sourpuss or at very best bored. That's because people have gotten into this mindset, this whole huge thought form called lack, called negativity. But you don't have to live there. You can create the habit of living in happiness, of enjoying your life, of seeing the positive, of seeing the gift in every moment. And you do that by looking for what's happy in your life. I guarantee you'll find whatever you're looking for. So when you're looking for happy things, you'll find them. So I challenge you in the next month, because it takes 28 days to create a new habit. I challenge you over the next month to every day find at least one thing that makes you happy, that makes you feel calm, that lets you feel at peace. And it's not because you're a proud parent or your best friend had something wonderful. Yeah, that's going to make you happy. But something that happened in your life for you, that left you just feeling happy. My happy share this week is I made this really yummy meal today that I don't remember the last time I had it. You see, I live out in Idaho, and Idaho's different from living in the D.C. area where I lived most of my life. Anything you want, there's a store for it. You can get it. That's not true in Idaho, even though I live in the Boise area, the capital of the state. So what is it that I'm so excited about? I found horseradish in the store. I looked in all the stores, and I couldn't find horseradish already grated and ready to eat. Well, I found some. Well, why is that such a big deal? I love horseradish, and I love to eat horseradish on roast beef. And today is the anniversary celebrating the day that my mom transitioned to the next plane. So whenever I'm celebrating that day or I'm celebrating her birthday, I bring her into my world by making something called kashivanishkas. It's made from buckwheat groats, and you use bow tie noodles and browned onions, and you do it all a special way. And if you're interested, you know what, scroll down, let me know you want the recipe. Maybe I'll share it anyway. Anyhow, one of my favorite things to do is to eat roast beef with coleslaw and horseradish, and I don't eat bread, so I make a nice little sandwich on romaine lettuce leaves. Anyway, I had that today with my kashivanishkas, and it felt really exciting to me. I know it sounds kind of silly, but you know what? It's the little things that make us happy. And I had made homemade mayonnaise, so my horseradish had a nice creamy sauce, and my coleslaw had my nice mayonnaise in it, and the kashivanishkas were really great. And it, like I said, it brings my mom to me. So that's my very happy share. And that also brings me into our next topic today. I wanted to talk about angels. What are angels? Well, for me, angels are spirits, they're entities that have never been in a human life form. Now, I know that angels are real because some years ago when I had some spider bites, I did everything in the world. No doctor could figure out how to help me. Nobody knew what to do, and I had some sore, swollen, inflamed fingers for 8 months until I had a visit from angels. And the angels healed my fingers overnight. So I know angels are real. And what I learned since that experience is you can call your angels, that each of us has our own personal angels. They're entities that help us, that assist us through life. Now, I know many years ago, I had a photograph taken of my aura, and sitting right up here in my left shoulder were 3 pink light balls, if you will. And the rest of my aura was blues and greens. But they were very, very clearly sitting there, 3 angels. So that was kind of seen in the back of my head. And then after I had the angel healing experience, I became aware that the angels are always there. And all we need to do to get their assistance is call them. You just call them. There's something else, someone else that you can call. If there's somebody who's special to you, like my mom, or my grandma, my bubby, or my dad, who have gone, have transitioned to the next plane, all that's gone is their physical body. They're still here, and they're still with us when you ask them to be. Sure, they're spirits and they have other things to do and other lessons in the other dimensions, and when you need them, you call them and you come. So last night before I went to sleep, I asked my mom to come in the morning and just let me know she's here. And when I woke up this morning, her hand touched my knee, so I knew she was here. And I can also feel her presence today, just with Akasha Vanishkas. Anyway, I wrote a song all about what happens to our bodies when we're no longer in them, but our spirit lives on, our soul is immortal. And you know what? You can go right over, let's make it that way, right over there, and you can catch that song. It's on YouTube, and it will give you something to think about so that you know you're never, ever alone. And when your loved one leaves, they're just leaving the physical form. They're still with you. Today is a day for meditation. And what I want you to be aware of, you'll notice if you do a lot of meditating that people always begin by telling you to take in 3 deep breaths. Slowly in, maybe hold it a couple seconds, and slowly out. Why? Why does that happen all across the matter of this meditation? Because your subconscious mind is receiving a message that you are about to go within, to go deep inside to a level where you can access what's out of your awareness, where you can access your subconscious, where you can plant in requests, intentions that you have, because you're altering your brain state with the breathing and with the meditation. So what I'm going to do is remind you, because it's been a while since I've reviewed the sacred G breaths that Corey Herter brought back from the other side with him. So if you want to sit comfortably, you can have your eyes open or your eyes closed. You know what? You meditate the way you're comfortable, because what's important is you're not distracted. So you can sit however you sit, or lie down however you lie down. And when you're comfortable, here we go. So you're going to breathe in through your mouth and out through your mouth. Breathe in through your mouth and out through your nose. In through your nose and out through your nose. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Again, breathe in through your mouth and out through your mouth. In through your mouth and out through your nose. In through your nose, out through your nose, in through your nose, and out through your mouth. The third time, in through your mouth, and out through your mouth, in through your mouth, and out through your nose, In through your nose, out through your nose, in through your nose, and out through your mouth. If you're experiencing anything close to what I'm experiencing, I'm definitely feeling in an altered place, in an altered state. And that's what you do before you just go within for your meditation. It's contacting all different levels of brainwaves that are being emitted. It will make a really big difference in the success and the result in what you do when you meditate. In our sanctuary is a tree of life, and on that tree of life are names of people and of pets. And what I do every single day is say a special blessing, recognizing that each of us is a whole, perfect, divine spirit. And we are all one energy. We are all connected. And anything that anyone or any animal is experiencing that comes into my life, I know it's because there's an aspect of me. Well, of course, we're all one and all connected. So by healing that aspect in me, it actually transfers over and heals, or certainly impacts that same aspect in that person whose name I'm observing, or that pet. So if you have the name of someone who you like to see on the tree of life, go ahead, scroll down. In the comments section, leave us their name, and you will get an email from me, and I'll tell you how exactly to make that happen. We have something, if you're watching this on the Metaphysical Ministry International.com/update site, right up there, holding a space for. What's holding a space for? Holding a space for means seeing someone manifesting, living a reality that they're not currently living, but they want to live. It's a desire. And you don't have desires unless you also have the ability to fulfill on those desires when the time is right for you, for your spirit, when you are the person who's ready to live that reality. To help the universe to see that it's the thing for you, by holding a space for all of us seeing you living that reality, it will come to you faster. So if there's something that you want, maybe you want a new bicycle, a new and different place to live, maybe you want to change where you're working, whatever it is in your life, maybe you want to learn how to fly a plane, go ahead, go down in the comments section, let us know what you'd like us to hold a space for you, because people will not just see it down there in the comment section, but they will also see it up there in the holding a space for you page. Come back often, because you don't have to know who the person is. When you just say their name or think their name and imagine them doing whatever this new thing is, you don't need to know the details. You know the name, you know what they want. The universe knows who they are, knows how to connect it all together. So you're helping that other person, and you know that what goes around comes around back at you. We are all one. It has to. So what do you want us to hold a space for you? Just let us know. I thank you again for joining us this week. Make it a wonderful week. Go ahead and take a look at that video over there and understand what happens when a person leaves their body. So you'll know you're never alone and you're never without that loved one. Enjoy a wonderful week. Blessings.